Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I've got a little secret for you. You've just stumbled upon the coolest corner of the internet. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this video with your friends. You don't want them to miss out on the fun either, right? Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one because, oh boy, do we have a wild ride ahead. Now, before we dive into today's story, let's set the scene a little. Imagine this: you've got Patrick Mahomes, the wizard of the NFL, going up against the Carolina Panthers, a team that's been struggling but still has a quarterback by the name of Bryce Young. And for a while there, it seemed like Mahomes and the Chiefs might just stroll through this one. But, plot twist, Bryce Young shows up ready to play and suddenly, the game's on. You're on the edge of your seat, wondering if the Chiefs will pull this off or if the Panthers will shock everyone. Spoiler alert, it's not as simple as you think. So, what went down in this game? You know, just another walk-off victory for the Chiefs. Like we haven't seen that a million times before. But hey, they're a team of drama queens, right? They live for the drama. And that's exactly what we got when the Chiefs squeaked out a 30-27 win over the Panthers. And it took a game-winning drive from Patrick Mahomes in the final minutes to make sure the Chiefs didn't mess this one up. First, let's talk about what happened during the first half. The Panthers didn't exactly start off on fire. I mean, they could barely manage a single touchdown. It was field goals galore for Carolina. And spoiler alert, that's not how you win a football game. But hold on to your seats, because things were about to get way more interesting. At halftime, the Chiefs were leading by 11, and it felt like they were cruising. But I promise you, no game involving Mahomes ever ends peacefully. Fast forward to the third quarter, and suddenly, Bryce Young's got that look in his eyes, like, oh yeah, I'm here to play. He led the Panthers on a 15-play, 70-yard touchdown drive that ended with a 1-yard touchdown pass to David Moore. This kid did not come to mess around. He wasn't done either. He turned up the heat and started connecting with his receivers like he was carving up a Thanksgiving turkey. The Panthers were back in it. And just like that, we had a ball game. Then, in the fourth quarter, the Chiefs almost looked like they were cruising to victory. But, and here's where things get wild, there was a brutal pass interference call on safety Shamari Connor. He ran straight into Adam Thielen in the end zone. And just like that, the Panthers were setting up shop right at the goal line. The tension? Off the charts. And you know what happened next? Chuba Hubbard stormed in for a 1-yard touchdown to bring the Panthers within 2 points. But hold your horses. There's more? The Panthers weren't done yet. Oh no, they got 2 shots at the 2-point conversion after another pass interference call on the first attempt. And you know what? Hubbard punched it in for the 2-point conversion. And just like that, it was all tied up at 27. At this point, you can hear a pin drop in Bank of America Stadium as the crowd is on fire and both teams are in absolute chaos. But then, enter Patrick Mahomes, the guy who can make miracles happen in the most dramatic way possible. Seriously, can this guy ever make things easy? Mahomes wasted no time putting the Chiefs in scoring range. After a few quick passes, he broke free with a 33-yard scramble that had the entire stadium gasping. I'm telling you, watching Mahomes run the ball is like watching a magician at work. He's not the fastest guy out there, but when he gets going, it's like watching a wizard conjure up a spell. And this time, he was conjuring up a game-winning field goal. Now, let's talk about the unsung hero here, Spencer Shrader. Who's that, you ask? Oh, just the guy who stepped in for injured kicker Harrison Butker. No pressure, right? The guy comes in, and with zero hesitation, nails a 31-yard field goal as time expired to give the Chiefs the win. I don't know about you, but that's gotta be a wild feeling, coming in off the bench and sealing the deal for your team. Shrader stepped up when it mattered most, and the Chiefs walked away with another last-second victory. Now let's take a quick breather and appreciate Mahomes' stats. The guy went 27 of 37 for 269 yards, 3 touchdowns, and even ran for 60 yards. Not too shabby, right? But if you think he's the only one contributing to this win, think again. Tight end Noah Gray was on fire, catching 4 passes for 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. This guy was catching everything Mahomes threw at him. If the Chiefs didn't have Mahomes, I'd say Gray is the next guy they'd rely on to pull off a win like this. Okay, so we've talked about the Chiefs. But what about Bryce Young and the Panthers? I have to say, for a team that's been struggling, Young really impressed me in this game. He wasn't perfect, but he was playing like someone who belongs in the NFL. He finished with 262 passing yards and a touchdown. And if you're a Panthers fan, you've got to be feeling just a little bit better after that performance. If the Panthers keep this up, maybe they can build a solid team around Young going forward. And let's not forget that the Panthers almost pulled off the upset of the season. I mean, this could have been one of those moments where everyone says, "Remember when Bryce Young almost beat the Chiefs?" Instead, they're left holding their heads high because they almost pulled off the impossible. Still, it was an exciting game, and one that will surely give the Panthers fans some hope moving forward. So here we are, the Chiefs at 10-1, continuing their wild journey through this season. They've had 8 wins by a single score, and that's an NFL record for the most one-score wins in a season's first 11 games. How's that for keeping it interesting? But Patrick Mahomes is no stranger to close games, and he's loving every second of it. He says that while he'd prefer some blowouts, who wouldn't? These close games are a great way to prepare for the playoffs. But you know what? Maybe, just maybe, it'd be nice to have a game where you don't have to sweat bullets in the last few minutes. I mean, I'm sure the Chiefs fans could do without the last-second drama for once. But hey, if anyone's built for those moments, it's Mahomes. So there you have it, another dramatic win for the Chiefs. Another nail-biter that makes you question whether or not your heart can take this. But that's the NFL for you, full of surprises, full of suspense, and always keeping you on the edge of your seat. Alright, before we wrap this up, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share it with your friends so they can enjoy all the drama too. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Was this Bryce Young's breakout game? Or is he going to have to wait for the next opportunity? Also, do you think the Chiefs can keep up this crazy pace with all these close wins? Thanks for hanging out with me today. And until next time, keep watching, keep cheering, and as always, keep being awesome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video?